gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you
get in the apartment
and you had
get in the apartment. Hey, get over here, you in the white shirt.
So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hurt, then
get in the apartment. 1 second, man.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man now give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,
right now we're
what
in
you
the
gonna
apartment
do?
complex.
What
Looks
you
like
gonna
a
do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Hello and good morning, everyone. It's your boy, Dr. Region. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, guys. We are here doing a tutorial video on everything to do with BCDOJRP. To my right, I have Senior Deputy Frank, and to my left, I believe I have Captain Jonathan from the LSPD. These are the three, and I am Master Trooper Rains with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. As you see here, these are a couple of the video cars that you get to operate as a whitelisted member here in BCDOJRP. You're more than welcome to join one of these wonderful departments by going to our CAD. It's going to be cad.bcdojrp.net/apply. That way you can apply for any of these departments. Make sure you put in work for the application. You're going to go through an interview process. You're going to go through training. That's one of the great things about being a member of the whitelisted department is you get more tools to work with. So, why don't you, Frank, go ahead and tell me a little bit about the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Sure, yeah. Blaine County Sheriff's Office is honestly really good. You know, best office there is. We do have a lot of vehicles. As you start as a rookie, you get one, which is like a priest, but as you work through your ranks, you get 2 new vehicles, roughly every single one. And, you know, it's a great community. You have a bunch of people that you want to 1019 with, and you get to learn a lot from some of the older members.
Great. That's awesome, man. As a member of the Highway Patrol, you get to operate within the entire jurisdiction, mainly sticking to highways and assisting other units within the other areas of roleplay, including Blaine County and Los Santos. But we do try to stick mainly to the highways unless other units request us. Go ahead, Jonathan, and explain LSPD.
LSPD we operate in Los Santos, which is the city. In LSPD, whenever you do start out, you get 3 probationary police officer vehicles, which are the basic police vehicles in everyday life, which is the Crown Victoria, the Ford Interceptor, which is the Explorer, and the Interceptor sedan, which is the Taurus. Our primary jurisdiction, as I said again, is LS, but when it does come around, we do have a secondary jurisdiction of Blaine County. We have a good amount of members, not as much as these guys, but we are active, we are casual, and we are just a fun department to be in.
What would you say is your most favorite thing about being part of one of these whitelisted departments? Go ahead, Frank.
Oh, that's a good question. I have to think about that for a second. Honestly, I'd say just being able to be a part of a whitelisted department opens up so many more avenues for roleplay scenarios. You get to be a part of a bigger group that, in turn makes more in-depth and detailed scenarios such as bank robberies, right? When you have to breach in, stuff like that, you get really you get really immersed in the situations you're involved in.
I agree with that. One of the things that I love about being in the whitelisted department is you're held to a higher standard than one of our community officers, and you're able to utilize different tools such as the AR-15 or the carbine rifle. You're able to activate one of our subdivisions such as major crimes, wildlife, and utilize your certificates as traffic enforcement unit, motor unit, commercial vehicle enforcement, and SWAT. Everyone loves SWAT. That's one of the things that I love about this community. What about you, Jonathan?
The thing I would probably like the most in the community would be the community. I am in love with the members, all right? They are all awesome people, including you guys. There's pretty memorable moments, there's funny moments, there's not so funny moments. But it's just an awesome community because, like, every once in a while, in Gen Lounge, there's activities that people play, the Discord activities. You could play like poker, Scrabble, stuff like that. And there's a lot of people in the PD lounges, and we are all very chatty. And it's just a great community to be in. And also the liveries, awesome liveries.
Yeah, I love the liveries. The Blaine County Sheriff's Office Tahoe to my left here. Let's go take a look at it. So this is your Blaine County Sheriff's Office Tahoe. I love it. Look at this thing. All the lights. Now they used to be just black and or blue and red, but now they have gone to the blues. So that's pretty cool.
If I may add to that.
Oh yeah.
There is a current poll right now which is winning to switch back to blue and red, so that might be happening relatively soon. Yes, sir.
Oh. We have the Highway Patrol. This is the 2006-13 Ford Explorer. This is the vehicle that you get to access the drive for the department if you make it to Master Trooper or when you make it to Master Trooper. It's really fast. It is unbelievably fast. It doesn't look like much, but it is unbelievable fast. Over here you have the LSPD Tahoe. It looks sweet. They go with the black, blue and reds. The livery is really well done for both departments. You also can get access to some of the store-bought vehicles as well as the department fleet. So that's just some examples of these awesome vehicles. There's different options that you can activate with the sirens. You have 3 different sirens, as well as different options such as your O menu where you can put on your takedown lights. Frank, if you want to demonstrate that, yeah. So those are your takedown lights. As you can see, it goes pretty far, and you can actually make them go further and make them super bright. You could light up the whole city block if you needed to. So that's one of the many things. And the spotlight does turn, as you can see. So it does work. It's not just there for fun and games. So now I do have a siren pack, so my siren's going to sound a little bit different. You can find a Siren Pack located on GTA 5 mods. Make sure it's 5M ready. Usually they come with the preview, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, that's just going to be the 3 main departments here at BCDOJRP. I am going to go through some civilian things now, so you guys are good to go. I thank you guys so much for your help. You guys have been
You're
great.
welcome.
All right, so again, this is your captain, right, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right,
Just
Captain
got
Jonathan with the LSPD. I'm Master Trooper Raines with the San Andreas Highway Patrol, and this is Senior Deputy Frank with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Thank you guys so much for your help today.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for letting us come in.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Good to see you on patrol.
All right.
Thank you. It's pretty
Got
fun.
it. All right, so now, guys, we're going to go ahead and go into the civilian side, which a lot of people have been requesting because a lot of people don't know what there is to do as a civilian and how to operate within the rules of our state. So let's go ahead and get into that because I know a lot of people are confused on what to do. They're not sure. Let me get myself all set up here. So this is my civilian here. One of the things that you want to do is you want to set yourself up with our CAD system, what I call the DMV. Right? In order to do that, you need to flex your F6 muscle. So that's going to be F6. When you hit that, you're going to pop up at the screen like this. Okay, it says loading character information. Don't move. It's working. At the top here, you'll see create a character below, maximum 3. These are all my characters down here. Character information. This is my LEO. This is a civilian and a civilian. Okay, so I have 3 different characters that I can use. All right. Once you've created your character and you hit create character, you should, theoretically speaking, go back to a spawn area in which you can, sorry, my brain, which you can start your role play. And you want to set yourself up with your outfit and whatnot because you're not supposed to leave the spawn area without having actual clothes on your character. So after you select your character and you create your character, it should theoretically, let's see, go back to the spawn area. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and change my character. So, because sometimes after you create the character, it doesn't take you back to spawn. So this is what it should do after you create your first character. It should spawn you in the air, and you're gonna pick your spawn area. I'm just gonna hit escape because sometimes your mouse doesn't want to cooperate. After you hit escape, it's gonna take you back to Sandy Circle. So at the bottom here of my screen, you'll see that it says Luciferian Green. That's going to be my character. Okay. So I'm here in a ped that is very plain. You got just the very weird shoes, blue jeans, and a blue shirt with a bald head. That is just a plain old tune. So you want to make sure that you salt yourself up and save a character. In order to do that, we're going to go down to MP Ped customization. You're going to hit create male or female character. After you do that, it's going to go into these settings, which you can mess with to create the character of your choice. Now, this does take some time. Is it worth it to make a character? Absolutely. You can change all your hairstyles, change your hair color, highlight your hair. You can do blemishes on your face. You could have a beard if you wanted to. You can pick the color of your beard. There's all of these things that you can operate. And the opacity is what allows the eyebrows and whatnot to be seen. Obviously, I don't want my shit green, but that allows you to. You can even change your nose width. You can change all of these settings here within creating a new character. You can also add tattoos to your head, your neck, torso, right arm, right leg. So those are the things that you can operate, as well as changing your clothes. So you can put on mask. And once you do that, you're going to go down. Once you get yourself all set up and you're good to go, you're happy with your character, you're going to go down to hit save character. Once you do that, you're going to come back to here and manage your saved characters. Now I want to make sure you put it as a name that you're going to remember in case you have multiple characters here. So once you hit that, you're going to go over into this menu, hit right on your mouse, on your button. There you go. And you're going to hit spawn character. You can also edit here by hitting edit save character. So if you don't like it, you can change it. Let's go ahead and go into our F1 menu, which is a big part of it. So now I've set myself up with the DMV. I have a character. All right. Now let's get into some role play. So once I hit my F1 menu, that's the menu that I keep hitting up here. This should pop up. You have player options. You have weapon options here. Okay. You can load all your weapons in. You can even save your weapon loadouts. So let's say you get your weapons, you go down, you load all your weapons that you want, but you want to save it so that you can go back to it quickly. You're going to go down here, and that way you can, you're going to save the loadout by using this menu right here. You're going to go in, and you have all your saved guns right here. So your F1 menu, this is basically where you're going to be able to do everything that you need to do. Now, one of the things that I want to pay attention to is your teleport abilities. Now, you are not allowed to teleport away from a staff scene if you're getting arrested or anything like that. That's going to result in a ban or a kick, especially if you teleport away from a staff scene. So do not do that. All right? Plain and simple. It will result in a ban. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to teleport. All right. So now I'm teleported to Mirror Park. All right. Now there is people around here. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what you can do with your F1 menu. Let's go over here and get some privacy behind these houses. Shooting. Okay, so right over here, we're gonna do a. I'm gonna spawn a car.
Yeah. Yo, can I get a gun?
I'm just gonna ignore. What do you want? What do you want?
I don't know. Like, how do I get an AR?
Well, you don't need an AR because you're just gonna fuck people up. So you don't need one.
Are you an admin?
Go vehicle, bro.
Are you admin?
Go back to your vehicle. You're good.
Are you admin?
No. Go back to your vehicle. Go. So that's called RDM. This is an example of RDM. All right.
Where is that?
That's someone that's not operated within the rules of roleplay. As you see here in our chat, there is no RP chats. We're going to get into that in a moment. But that's an example of what you don't want to do within our server. It's going to revive, and we're going to TP away from that. But I just wanted to give you guys an example because I knew what he was going to be doing. So we're going to go back to here so we can do the F1 menu. All right, guys. So F1. You hit F1. You go down to vehicle options. You go to vehicle spawner. You can spawn a vehicle by model name. You can find all of the free vehicle spawns in our Discord. If you're not sure, ask someone within our general chat. You come down here. I have a bunch of saved vehicles, but I am going to spawn one for you using the spawn code. So give me a moment while I get to that. So in our Discord, it's going to be under custom cars under BCDOJ Start Here category. You have a list of cars here that you can spawn. I'm just going to go with the SS69. All right. It brings up this car. Wow, look at that. Right? That's fucking sick. So, we go back here. We go to vehicle options. You can repair. Well, I'm Plat VIP. So with Plat VIP, you can actually just repair the vehicle. Keep the vehicle clean. You can go to mod menu. You can change all of these different items that allow on that specific vehicle. I'm going to turn off that radio. So you can go in here. You can change all these different items. Bumper. Grill. There's only one grill. You can change your engine, your horn, whatever you would like to change here. You can change your wheels. Whatever you would like to do, you can change as long as that vehicle allows it. Alright, and one of the things that you want to make sure you do is change your license plate. So after you've customized your vehicle and you like the way it looks, you're going to push escape once. You're going to come down. You're going to see vehicle colors. You can change the color here. Whatever. After you make the car the way you like it, okay, you want to make sure that you come down to set license plate. Alright, change it to whatever you want. I'm just going to make it as BCDOJRP1. Okay? And that's what it'll come up as, BCDOJRP1. Now, it's important that after you save the vehicle, so you're in here, you did vehicle options, you changed everything that you wanted to change. You're going to hit escape. Come down to save vehicles. You're going to go up and hit the save current vehicle. When you hit that, you put in the name that the vehicle that you want to save. Okay? And then you're going to hit save. So I'm just going to put that and then hit save. And it will save the vehicle for you. After you set that up and your vehicle is good to go, you're going to hit T, which brings up your chat menu, okay? And you're going to do /claim car. This puts the car in your name, in your character's name, into our CAD system, so that if you get pulled over, you can have an actual immersed scenario where officers know who you are, they know the vehicle, and it matches to the plate. Otherwise, you could go to jail for not registering your vehicle. So it's important that you do that. I'm not going to claim this car, but that is one way to do it. So then you can just drive around with this vehicle, do whatever you would like. Another cool thing about one of our menus is called the F3 menu. The F3 menu brings up this little menu. So I hit the F3 button, and it brings up the editor for the vehicle. Now, it does not stay on the vehicle once you spawn it or it's destroyed. But as you can see, the front track width, I can actually extend the wheel locations. So I did the rear track width. I can make the tires come out a little bit, so I can camber them. Okay. Also, if I wanted to, I could also make them go in and angle them in as well. Obviously, you want to be kind of realistic with this. So that's the way it would look if I were to camber them. That is a very neat menu. So we're gonna hit, if you don't like it, you're gonna hit reset, and it'll take the tires back to where they were before. Do menus. So let's say you get shot. Okay? Let's say like I got shot. Alright. So I do rag. Now, rag let's say you were stuck in a car, right? Say, for example, I get stuck in a car. I die. I'm stuck in a car, right?
Your channel.
The officers can't see you. Okay? So let's just do this for stream's sake. So I come up here, player options, and I'm going to hit this 30 button. Okay, so I'm dead. Okay, I can't move my mouse. I can't move anything. I know I'm dead. Obviously, my head is in the horn. Okay? But sometimes the officers can't see you. Or other civilians can't see you because they're in the car. That's just the way that 5M works. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit revive and rag immediately. Okay? That way they can now see you. Now, if you're on the ground like that, if you're on top of the roof like that, obviously you just want to do this. Get down quickly, right? That way you're not fail role playing. Okay, so now you're down. Now people can come over and they can assist you in providing you medical. Fire can come and help you. So those are important tools that you need to know for role play. Don't just die and get up and walk away. Don't do that. You're going to get yourself in trouble with staff. There's no need to do that. So after you do that and they come, let's say you get help or you have to TP away to the hospital, you're going to do that. In our state, if you are a civilian and you get killed during a roleplay session in which you're getting arrested, you will be going to jail and you will serve your jail sentence. We don't just let you go after you've been arrested, even though you died. It doesn't work that way here. So let's go over some things called RP chats. RP chats or do chats are important for roleplay scenarios. So, for example, I go down, right? Let's go back to this scenario because this is very helpful. Let me get Frank over here. So I'm going to try to get Frank back here so you can help me with dues. Let me see if he is in RTO.
Dude, guys moved in the back right now. We got the guy that's armed with a gun in the front.
445 to 515.
It's info, he's put it away. If he pulls it again, we'll deal with him.
Can you tell on channel 2?
Drag me.
User left your channel.
897-25862.
User was moved out of your channel.
Can you 10-1?
10-4, channel 3.
10-4.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you come to Zancudo real quick?
I'm currently in the middle of a hostage situation. How dire is this?
Well, I'm in the middle of a tutorial stream, so I just needed you for 5 seconds to how to do dues for medical.
Oh, so after this, if you still can't find anybody, then I'll be more than happy to come. Alright.
Alright.
User left your channel. Channel switched.
Are you taking someone hostage right now?
No.
Oh, okay. Could I use you for a moment?
For what?
I am doing a tutorial on everything to do with BCDOJRP, and I'm trying to teach how to do dues. So I'm at Zancudo right now, if you want to help me out real quick. It'll only take 2 minutes of your time, I promise.
I can't right now, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
Channel switched.
Alright guys, so here's an example. So I go down and I have someone providing medical. They're asking, you know, pulse. So you're going to hit your T button. You're going to do /do. And that way you can respond. So my pulse is 45. Then they're going to ask checks for injuries, right? So you're going to do /do. And then you're going to state the injuries, the state of your injuries. So I was shot in vest 2 times, bleeding from ear from fall. And it shows up like that. So you can have an honest, good RP.
User joined your channel.
One of the things that also is helpful is called RP chats. All right. This is going to be located in this chat box at the top left-hand corner of your screen. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to do /RP chat. Okay. At that time, then you're going to send what the RP chat is. Let's say you get into a chase. All right. You get arrested, you're taken to the county jail, you're sitting in jail, but yet the officer is attempting to search the vehicle. That's going to pop up here. So let's say the officer says, searches car crashed at 5005. What do I find? It pops up like that. The top left hand corner, and then you're going to respond with the same thing. RP chat finds a load of cocaine, 2 guns, a giant stuffed balloon full of heroin. I don't know, something like that, right? So that allows you to RP chat. So you're not at scene. You're all the way in Los Santos, but the car is crashed at a location, and they're asking about this specific car. That way you can respond, and you don't have to do dues. But dues are very important to respond to when you're right there on scene. So we've gone through the F1 menu. We've gone through dues. We've gone through RP chats. One of the things about role play is you don't want to spawn your car right in front of other people. So find yourself a safe place where no one's around, then go ahead and spawn your car. That way it's sort of realistic. That's very important. Is there anything that you guys want to see shown on how to do? Let me know in the comments and I will do that. But yeah, you can spawn all these different vehicles. Obviously, you have to be part of FAA, which is a certified civilian role that allows you to spawn helicopters and planes and to operate within those rules of Federal Aviation Administration. You can spawn boats. I am a Plat VIP, so I can actually spawn a giant yacht. I can spawn a sailboat. I can spawn different vehicles within the state. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's really not a hard RP server. It's a lot of fun, but make sure that you're utilizing your RP chats and your dues. When you go kill someone, or you plan on killing someone, make sure you do RP chat. Plans on murdering man at 5005 for annoying me. Alright? Let's just say that you want to kill someone because they're annoying you. You want to RP chat before you do it, plans on murdering someone or plans on killing someone at that specific postal, and then do it. Don't just go over and kill them. That is called RDM. Alright? Don't do it. That's going to get yourself in trouble and be like, oh, I was trying to RP it. No. Make sure that you have an RP chat. The RP chat is basically what your brain is thinking. You know, I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to go kill this guy at this postal. Bam, you kill the guy. Okay. That is not RDM. That is RP. So ensure that you're doing those things. That way you don't get in trouble with our government. And that way you have an enjoyable experience here in our server. So that's basically the gist of it, guys. I mean, it's really not rocket science. If you have any questions, make sure you just reach out to someone and someone will help you. One of the things that I want to show you too is very important. It's called call admin. All right. I know a lot of people don't know how to call staff here in our server. So it's important that you know how to call staff if you have a problem. So you're going to do T/call admin need help. You're going to push enter. Now I've successfully called an admin. All right. The admin is going to show up and they're going to help me. with whatever problem is going on. So let's just see. I believe it's Owen. So I called. I'm waiting on Owen or another staff member who is available to take the call. Don't do anything, okay? If you get RDM'd, if you get BDM'd, stop what you're doing. You can make a clip using whatever clipping software you use. I stream 99.9% of the time that I'm in server, so I always have a backup here on YouTube or Trovo or Facebook, wherever I choose to stream. So it's important that you have that backup so that if something does happen, you have proof that someone was RDMing or VDMing. So now sometimes staff have a fuck ton of calls going on, so they can't respond right away. So be patient. Don't just self-revive, all right? Don't self-revive and get up and start shooting at them and doing retaliatory role play. That's going to get you in trouble. The other person might get away. But if you have a clip, they're going to ask you to go to Community Lobby 1. They're going to pull you into the staff situation, and then you can resolve the situation. Ensure that you have the player's ID, which is right above their head. Okay? And you have the actions within the clip of what happened so that you can prove to staff that that occurred. Okay, staff is going to ask you for that information. So ensure, in my opinion, I would just stream it. That way you always have a backup for situations with government. But yeah, it looks like staff is very busy right now, so they're not going to be coming down. So, but yeah, that's basically the gist of it, guys. It's really not hard. Make sure you're using your RP chats. All right, you just do T/RP chat. You know, hello. All right, that's just an example. Your do menus or your do chats. You know, opens Coca-Cola. And then you can also use your emotes. I forgot about that. We do have a lot of emotes here within BCDOJRP. If you flex your F7 menu, it pops up with the menu at the top right hand corner that shows your emotes. All right, so you have dance emotes, right? All kinds of emotes for dancing. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize. If you want to cancel your emote, you're going to hit X twice. All right. DJ. Then hit X if you want to cancel it. There is a, where is it? You can even dance with the beer. Wine, whiskey. I forgot about those. And then you have props, okay? This is an example of props. When you go to prop emotes within your F7, at the bottom right here, it says /E airport bag, okay? Remember this right here. This is important. So at the bottom right here, you can see it's /E airport bag. Now, if I come out of this, I hit X, and I hit my chat. I do E airport bag. Look at that. I can walk around with the airport bag because I have the spawn code for that emote. Okay? So I'm going to flex my F7 menu again. I'm going to go to prop emotes. As you can see here, I have Apple, meeting an Apple, a backpack, baseball or basketball hold, pose, right? So I can do all these different emotes. If you don't know the spawn code to them, again, it's right here at the bottom of the menu. It says E /E and then the emote. My child just fell. So I can actually have the camera here. Now this camera does work. I can take flashes using my G muscle. So it's /E and then you want to find the emote. And then you can actually, remember this. So here, cash case. I can walk around with the cash case. I can have cash case 2, which has a whole bunch of money in it. Diamonds. I can carry a beer box. I can drink champagne. I can spray champagne. Look at that. So these are all the emotes. So /E, and then at the bottom here on the emote menu, it'll say the name of the emote that you're trying to do, so that in the future you know how to spawn them. So E smoke. Right? So I can light a cigarette. Some of these emotes you can't walk around with, so you're going to have to figure out which emote you can walk around with. If you have your F7 menu open, it can mess with your stuff, so make sure that, you know, you close your F7 menu. But yeah, so that's the gist of the server, guys. It's a really good server. I've been here for a long time. I'm going on 1 year. But if you have any questions, you can always tag me in the BCDOJ main Discord, and I'll be more than willing to help you out and answer any questions that you may have. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon when I host a HP stream. We'll see you next time, guys. Have a wonderful day.
You gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you
get in the apartment
and you had
get in the apartment. Hey, get over here, you in the white shirt.
So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hit, then
get in the apartment. 1 second, man.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no break. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,
right now we're
what
only
you
at
gonna
apartment
do?
complex.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law.